Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Happy September, and as we kick off the beginning of fall, why not celebrate this weekend with music, dance, and food?
That sounds fun. The Tucson Chinese Cultural Center's Mid-Autumn Festival is coming up this weekend. Tina Liao, Barbia Williams, and Robin Blackwood are here to tell us more about the event. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming. Can you tell us, what is this event?
Thank you for having us here. Well, actually, Mid-Autumn Festival is also called Moon Festival for Chinese.
Oh.
It's on the August 15, according to the Chinese, the lunar calendar.
Okay.
So it falls on different day every year. This year it's on September 8th, which is next Monday.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and the Moon Festival has over 1,000 years history.
What is the history?
The history is, in this special holiday, we will celebrate it with mooncake.
Okay.
Mooncake is like this, with the egg yolk inside. Oh. It's made of paste of lotus seeds, red beans and green beans and something like that. The egg yolk inside is the meaning of the moon.
Okay.
So the families, no matter where you are in the world, we are eating the mooncake at the same time. At that night, look at the moon. We believe in that day, the moon is the biggest and brightest in the whole year.
Okay.
So the families, no matter where you are eating moon, look at the moon, eating the mooncake, look at the moon, share the love, exchange the thoughts of each other, of the family. Oh, so that's the tradition.
And what is this special event for the Mid-Autumn Food Festival this year?
This year, in addition to the mooncakes and our usual lantern procession and all the things we usually do, we have an original dance drama called Zhenghe in the Desert that is about the Ming Dynasty sea captain who, before the time of Columbus, sailed around the known world to Africa and beyond. I'll let Barbia give you the details because she's our collaborator, but let me give you some of the time and place sort of information.
Okay.
The event will be on Friday the 5th and Saturday the 6th, and it will be at the Tucson Chinese Cultural Center, which is at 1288 West River Road. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for any student with ID. So
okay.
Even if they're a doctoral candidate. And the event starts at 6 p.m. The performance each night starts at 7:30. I have to mention, this is really important to us, that we have 2 grants for this project. One is a place grant from the Tucson Pima Arts Council, and one is a festival grant from the Arizona Commission on the Arts, so we're very pleased. And so in addition to all of that, we will have for sale African and Chinese selections of food, including mooncakes.
And before we get into you, why is it so important to celebrate the moon right now?
Well, first is the middle of the fall.
Okay.
Is to celebrate the harvest.
Okay.
And also because we believe the moon is the largest and brightest in the whole year.
So does that mean something?
It's almost like a mirror that no matter the family members where you are, you look at the mirror, you see each other.
Okay.
You miss each other, you pass the message to each other. And the mooncake, it's very rich, very tasty. It's sweet, but very tasty.
I love that symbolicism.
And every year, the Moon Festival, my face will be round like a moon because I eat so much mooncake. And very tasty. This mooncake, we always get in the GNL, the Chinese store in 22nd and Swan. They have it available, so if anybody likes it, you can get over there.
All right.
Well, amazing. And Barbia, you had something to tell us.
Yes. First of all, it's just a real honor to be working in this kind of collaboration where people are researching. Gloria Smith and Robin were the 2 that came together, and because we were traveling to Africa, I think it was real important to have that African-centered component there too. But not only Africa, during this period from 1405 to 1433, Zheng He and his crew traveled, again, that known world, and they went to, at that time, Sri Lanka, we call it now, but it was Ceylon, and Indonesia, Java, and in Indonesia. And also each trip, all 7 trips, they went to India. and different areas of Africa, Somalia, Mogadishu, Mombasa, and Kenya. So that's really exciting. And the programming at the Tucson Chinese Cultural Center brought a lot of the participants in. They have the Sino martial artist with Master Zhao, and they also, and Shuping and John, and some of the other wonderful master martial artists, and also the Tucson Chinese Cultural Center's dancers.
Oh, wow.
And they're lion dancers and drummers and musicians. So we have them from there. And our programming, I'm a faculty at the University of Arizona in the School of Dance. So there's some dance majors and dancers that have also worked in our programming there. And at Dunbar Cultural Center, we have programming. So we have some of our young dancers that are also working with this program, so that there's really that sense of not only community, but professionalism in terms of what we're bringing. And what's also that I really love about this story that is being written was when the Emperor Judi commissioned this, he was, they wanted to show China's might. You know, I'm bad, right? Okay, China's might, it's real important. But not only that, there was that sense of cultural exchange. Who are we in relationship to the rest of the world, and how do we get along with other people? I think it's a good history lesson in how to get along, especially in these days and times. And an exchange, what do you have to offer? What can I offer you? What is the goodness between both of us? And not that there wasn't some strife, because during the Straits of Malacca, there was this pirate, right? Let me make sure I say the name correctly.
Well, we actually have to cut you off. I do
That's
apologize.
okay.
We could talk
Yes,
about
so
this all day.
Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us today. And if they want to find out more, they'll have to go to the festival.
Absolutely.
The Mid-Autumn Festival is this Saturday and Sunday from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Tucson Chinese Cultural Center, 1288 West River Road. For more information, call 292-6900 or visit TucsonChinese.org. That's TucsonChinese.org.
Coming up, a Tucson teacher decided to chase his dreams of being on the big screen. He wrote a book about his adventures, and we'll find out about it when the Morning Blend returns.